All right, next up in that matchup is Ouachita High School. As you'll notice, man coming up here doesn't look like Coach Carr. He's got a lot more hair than John does. John had his family vacation scheduled this week when we put this together, but was fortunate enough to send this over as offensive coordinator Larry Foster.
He takes his family vacation in Vegas.
I wouldn't go there.
So you call it family tour. But we're glad to be here. It's our first year here. You know, we played over at Monroe. We played at ULM some, so this will be new for our kids to come see the Tech facility, and they're tickled to do it. And I've had a great summer so far, so hopefully we keep it going.
You got a heck of a receiver over there right now. He's kind of going to be the, I guess, the de facto leader of the team as far as being the biggest veteran there.
Absolutely.
How's he picked up that role?
He's done very well. He's a tremendous competitor. And the whole thing that he's doing is bringing guys around him and making them better, which he realizes will open him up a little more. So we're excited to have him. He's kind of our veteran offensively with our quarterback just being a junior. So he's our senior leader, and we're leaning heavy on him. He's got to be a coach out there on the field for us.
Wheeler kind of had a trial by fire last year, but boy, the potential. Just talk about how special he could eventually be.
I tell you, he was the third-team guy at this time last year, and ended up having to start the Jamb because some freaky injuries. And I'm glad, because we're not very smart as coaches if he was third on the depth chart, I can tell you that. But we found out through the season just what a competitor he is, and we'll put the team on his back at times, and he can carry. He's got a chance to be one of the special ones.
I know you ended up losing a heartbreaker in the playoffs, but to his will to get you the points to take the lead before they got the Hail Mary, I mean, that was one incredible drive he put together.
Oh, absolutely. I think it was about 85 yards with 3.5 minutes left in a timeout. And a lot of it was just him, and old guard would pick him up off the ground, and I'm thinking he's knocked out, not getting back up, and he'd line up again and take the snap and throw another, or take off and run. So, and that just showed his competitive spirit, and that's the thing. This spring, I wouldn't let him run at all, and it killed him. I mean, it absolutely killed him, because he wanted to pull it down and take off, but we're not risking him getting hit before we strap it on the fall. So.
Coach, you guys had no seniors last year. Talk about how valuable that experience was for some of these younger guys.
Oh, it's huge. And it really showed in our offseason. It went a lot smoother. I noticed the other day, just without us, they break it down family, everything they do. And they're realizing how tight a unit you have to be to win at the level that we have to be able to play at. So having all those juniors return, and like Quentin's a sophomore, that's a big thing, big advantage for us going into the season.
It's probably a good thing West Monroe's not going to be any good this year, huh?
Yeah. From what I've heard, Chelsea, they may not give up a point all year. So defensively, they're going to be special. I know offensively, he says he got to replace all those people up front, but I've seen their JV, and they're about 6'4", 275 across, so they'll be fine.
That's a far cry from where he usually doesn't know if he's got anybody on the team to play at all. So
yeah, he just puts it all on Jerry this time. So.
Defense-wise, having those guys returning with a lot of experience now, you've got some guys that now have some size and some experience. How's that going to?
Well, I think we got 6 or 7 defensively. We played a lot of people defensively last year, and they got better as the year went on. So, we have a linebacker, Teron Bell, that'll be our leader. And he's a competitor now, and so he makes all those others go. And that's the thing defensively. You need a guy with a little bit of fire to make those others play with the same intensity, and that's what he does for us. So he's valuable.
Sean talked about that heartbreaker in the playoffs. What experience did the team gain from that life lesson?
I don't know. It's as tough as they come. We look so forward to spring to finally kind of try to move on past that. But it's tough. When you put it all in, you think you execute, do the things right, and you find a way to lose in the end. It's tough. So hopefully we'll just find a way to win them the next time.